I'm going to be first to say, but yesterday I completely forgot that this update was happening today. And we're starting a good 20 or 19 minutes early because I cannot wait any longer. Let's go see what's going on, shall we? Hang on, let me see if I can actually get this working. Ah! Hello! I haven't seen any of this yet. I did have a quick look at a preview of just Sheikah, whatever the heck he is. I don't care, I'm not getting them. Anyway, before we do anything, let's do the most important thing. The most important thing on this channel is, per usual, let's feed the cat. Where's the cat? Oh, there he is. That's the last. Let me just. Haha. Best cat. Oh, he's gone. Oh, okay.
The tide of battle is in our favor.
10 prima gems. Oh, we got stuff. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Hello? Huh. Nice. I like that. Oh, there's stuff going on. Version highlights. Okay. Let's grab this first. Oh. What do you mean feed the kittens? There was one cat. What else? Something weird was going on here, I think, no? Huh? Huh? What? Oh, hello. What is this? What is all this? Why is there... I got lovely looking rewards, but what is it about? I never actually completed that. I completely forgot that. I feel called out. Oh! Hello? I also need to... I still need to do that trials. Hello? Any golds? I like this. I like this a lot. Oops! What did I do? Don't do that. Go back. Ah, I just completely lost everything. All these lovely free rewards. They're beautiful. I've still got to do these then. When I work up the willpower, I'll go back to do these. What's this? Incomplete story quests? Yeah, I'm not clicking that yet. Ooh. I will unlock this. Yeah, I'm not beginning it, I'm just claiming it. What else? Oh, we've got that thing back.
Once, there was a glorious...
Hush, Fenty, you say the same thing every time, I don't care. Huh? Okay, what else? Nice, I just don't care. I care even less for you. I'm only clicking this so I can ignore you. I'm never going to click you. I don't care. Event. Let's grab the rewards for these, shall we? We're just doing a quick warm up. I mean, I try, I can't actually join you, sorry. I didn't even let you join. Okay.
Fire it up!
Come on, switch!
Boba, get them!
Ah! This is not my preferred team layout. This is not my preferred team flat out at all.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat this!
Come on, switch!
Don't get too close! I got you covered!
Uh-oh.
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Come on. Next. Let's just grab the stuff we can get this very quickly before we do any quests or anything like that. Well, I would like new constellations for every 4-star character on that banner. I don't want to get to I don't want to. So what to Nari? Which I probably pronounced wrong now I think about it. I do want every single 4-star on that banner, but I don't want Kazuha. Nor do I want Klee. Really? Why is it all these Zhangling and... Okay, hang on, I have a complaint. Okay, firstly, mine's is better than yours. Mine's is better than yours. Mine's is better than yours. Huh. That might actually be a better idea to equip my character. No, no, mine's is better.
Nice and spicy!
You're in for a little shock.
Boba, get them! Don't waste my time.
Oh. Huh?
Give up. Your life is mine.
Let's spark things up.
Eat this! It's nothing.
Eh. I just want my stuff. Come on. I'm doing all these events for the Prima Gems. Then I'm gonna have a look around. I'm doing this This is my first sight. First look at 2.8. I haven't really looked at the updates either, or the notes for it. So yeah. Right. Just zooming our way through these. Okay. I don't actually want this guy, but I am very curious. I'm tempted to do one quick temple. If anyone says yes in the chat, I will do it, but I don't want to. Hang on, what do you play? Oh, that's horrible. What was that? Ah, stop. I don't like that. I really don't like that fight style. Like, no, I'm retracting the offer. I'm not gonna do a free tempo for you.
Let's dance. Nice and spicy.
Cool it.
Oh! Yeah. Just a lot of damage.
Set you up.
Ah.
Hurts. Dodge this. Bring it on. Get moving. Fracture.
Eat this.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Where are you? Okay, he's good. I don't like his fighting style. Let me check something. I don't like this. I just don't. I know he's supposed to be utterly cracked as far as four stars go, but it's like Bennett. I know he's cracked as well, and I've leveled him up and all that, but I just don't like playing him. And ultimately, that's what games are for. You find something you like playing and you play it. You don't just make yourself miserable. Okay. Clee, I've done your trial last time. I didn't like it I don't like it now. Or probably don't like it now. That is the worst combination you could have given me. Noelle, just one other character. Seriously?
I must leave no stone.
Ugh. Oh my god. I forgot how bad you were.
La la la.
Give me my Yankee any day.
Jumpy Dumpty go.
Oh my god. Power correct.
Boing, boing.
Oh! on, over here. Can you at least give me Zhangling so I can make a lure? You know, taunt them, moving the right way. Don't. Ugh. Don't like Clay. Give me Yanfei any day. She hits far harder and she's more accurate. Ugh. I mean, there's only one other character in the game that throws bombs like that. And that's Aloy, and no one likes Aloy. Apart from those people who just play her to see other people gape in amazement. Okay, Kazuha. And again, I don't particularly like Kazuha. He just... Really? That's the team you set me up with. I'm a swirl character here. I meant to demonstrate multiple elements getting swirled and enemies getting torn to pieces and cast into oblivion. Come on. At least the attack's fast. Okay. Come on.
One with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
Yeah. Don't care. Yeah, I'm saving for my Dendro Ganyu. Or Dendro Diona, whatever. The thing is, I can see the lure. And I almost want to pull. I really do almost want to pull. But it's just, it's not my fighting style. Right. What is version highlights? Oh. We're gone. Never mind. I'll look it up later because you can't see me. And it is here. And I did top up, but I only took I only got this one. Okay. Wait. Yeah, I only got this one when it was double properly. Okay. Ooh, we've made money. Well, that. Wait, where am I clicking that? This is where I should be clicking. Lovely. This is only if it's very good. What's it even look like? Hang on. I like the high ponytail. I very much like the high ponytail. Tell you what, we'll do the event for that first, okay? We'll do the event first to see if we actually like it. If it comes up. Hang on, let me just grab that. Forgot that for some reason.
The fighting has...
Quests.
For now.
We have story quest. Well, we could do the story quest today.
Commence.
No, why am I doing that? No, wait. Wait. Do I do the story quest today? Let's do the story quest today, because right now the rest of it isn't really unlocked for me. Let me just change the name of the stream. I probably should have clicked this first. We'll do this first. Kazuha. Because the rest of it's not unlocked yet, so. Oh no. Are we going to be chasing more cats?
Physical training.
Hang on. Let's actually get to grabbing a few things first. Like that expedition reward. I've changed the name, it should be up. Let me grab the thing and change the thing. Ah. Oh, I'm almost at 60. Almost at 60. I'm very happy about that. Head's just not in it today. There's so much to do.
Add Astra.
Okay. Okay. We'll do these quests first, just... Or do I do them last? I'm doing them last. We'll do the story quest first, okay? I'm going to forget about these, aren't I? Ah, stop! There we go. Can I just teleport? Close enough. I heard something about a sword here. We get a free sword, but probably not at the start. I get a feeling it's going to be in... Well, actually, I'm just going to wait until I see what it is, because I might be wrong. Can I just point out, I feel very guilty about this. I wiped out an entire school of swordsmen, and that's all their blades. I feel very guilty about it. There was even an achievement. It explicitly said I'd murdered them. I hope it's not related to this quest.
Since we first set foot on Inazuma. So many things have happened since then. Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today?
Is the voice actor for Lumine and they aren't being paid at all? Are they actually doing anything?
Huh?
Ooh! like the sword.
Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? Alright, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Bam! It's showtime!
Get over here. You've gone all the way up my... Ew. Stop moving! Oh, annoying. What happened?
So you don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
Uh-huh.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Huh?
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha.
Paimon, did you get a... Paimon's voice actor, English voice actor, did you get a pay rise? Because that's very enthusiastic.
Right? Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel, he won't be able to beat him. Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back. Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other? Yeah. Maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention.
Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Please keep your voice down. I really hope we just didn't get overheard there. Hey. I hope you haven't just led them straight to Kazuha. But no. Zigzagging. Huh? Why
I heard that guy who took on the Muso no Hitotachi is actually working as a sailor with the Crux fleet.
Huh? Wasn't he from Watatsumi Island's army?
Ooh, gossip.
He still hasn't arrived? Come on, Kaedehara Kazuha.
All I want
He
is to see
says
our
entire
hero
name?
with my own eyes.
You just said his entire name in a conversation. Huh? Oh no.
I gotta interview him today.
Wouldn't blame him if he was hiding somewhere.
Can't
Get away
catch
from
me.
all you rabble. Or he's just there. Afraid to get off the boat because all the press is just... Oh, maybe not. Wait, what was that? Did I see something behind there?
Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did?
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
What happened to my mobile just went off?
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Okay.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable. Thank you! Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryo Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Okay. What's... I've heard this quest described as 2 hours of talking. Is that really what this is? I mean, I won't really complain, because I do actually like listening to lore. And occasionally poking in plot holes. Poking at the plot holes, sorry. Of course, I usually get proven wrong like 5 minutes later in Genshin when they patch it. Oh, you see me in the movies with friends. I will lean over every 3 minutes saying, that's not actually possible. May as well cause a riot. Can I get this sort of flooring for my ceramic teapot? Ooh. They've got my banners. Can I get these? Hoyoverse, can we get these? For ceramic teapot. Can we get a hall as well? Can we get added rooms? Optional ones, you know? And those drums are on the side be nice.
Oh? It's you.
Yeah, we just walked in.
Greetings.
Your security is terrible.
We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt Decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years.
I barely remember who you are, man.
The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed? In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaedahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaedaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City, with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
That sounds awful lot like blackmail.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaedahara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
I know this always happens.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No, this puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back! This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked her, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town.
Please don't make me talk to them.
Say.
I don't want to talk to them.
Please,
Follow my lead.
I want these in the Serenity Pot, but I want them to interact with arrows. Anyway. hope I didn't miss anything just walking out there. Come on. Come on. Hello. I don't like you.
Hey there! We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaidahara Kazuha, we mean.
Paimon, be more specific.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaidehara.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If
millions of
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it.
I like you a lot more now. A detective with integrity. To be fair, I probably watch too much shows where they don't have any integrity.
Sorry, I got a little off topic. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere.
Why are we so fussed about this? We get attacked every day. But everything from hilly churls to slimes to rogue samurai already. Why is this such an outlier? Why does it stand out? Howeverse, you give us an answer for this.
Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now. I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaidehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to—
You flatter me. Truth be told—
You are much too humble. Don't worry, Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right, then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Yep, we got 2 of his swords.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time. Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma smithy.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
Ugh.
Ah, if it isn't Kazuha Kazuha. What brings you here today?
Huh? You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects.
Why does this merit a button prompt for text?
Yes, you may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori Festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches of the same art. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back. Yes, strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
Let me guess, another trinket.
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality. He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Huh. Is that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear with neither farewell nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me.
That sounds like a lot there. That sounds a lot like ass covering to me. You think he might be able to do it though.
Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Follow my lead.
This is a very word heavy and lots of NPCs. Can we have more like what we got in the chasm, Perilous Trail, where we talked to Yanfei, Kuki, and Ito, you know, stuff like that, and Zhao, but all of them. Here we just get faces of NPCs we can't even play.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's easy. You buy too much stuff of what you're collecting. How are you struggling to understand that? It's basically every Genshin Impact content creator manifest.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. I understand. Ame no Mayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame no Mayuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing? More like completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Cursed sewing.
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
Right. I very much agree with you. It seems highly likely that we're missing a piece of the puzzle. Working off what we know so far, there are too many things that don't add up. The chances are that there are still some clues left for us to discover.
Let's go to the warehouse.
One fact that I keep coming back to is that Ame no Mayuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict. Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just What could have happened there? Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
I just said that. There's a lot of talking in this one. One day, we're going to know every single character in Genshin Impact. All the NPCs are going to have names. Someone's going to put together a map of all their names.
Wait. I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear.
Wow, Paimon, you're rude.
As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma, the remnants of the Tatarigami. Indeed, but this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation. We should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
Huh. So it's an underground warehouse.
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place, but the residue it left behind still hasn't dissipated completely.
Has this always been
Judging
here?
from the concentration, I would have to conclude that the Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time. From what I've been told, Tatarigami does not turn all upon whom it preys into violent monsters, but most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions, even as he put himself in grave debt.
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
Let's.
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside.
New domain.
If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything.
Aww.
It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
That was too scary! Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was about to jump out at us.
Paimon, you wuss.
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy source left this place. 2 ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already befallen them. Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming from. Quiet your mind and focus on what you sense around you. Perhaps you, too, will perceive its ominous presence in the wind.
Oh! Look at the smoke. I'm following the scent. It smells horrible. Am I going in the right direction? Ah. Ah. I am following the scent. It's just very confusing. Who's that? Oh yeah, you. Ah, oops.
From this point, the trail appears to split into 2. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here and seems to be dissipating slowly. Quite possibly. Let's search the area.
Whoa! Look at all those hilichurls! They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Pull it! Bam! Ha! Charge! Who wants some of this?
It's...
Ugh! Look at this red stuff! What is it?
What?
By the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is bone dry. It must have been written quite some time ago. Well, let's take a look.
Huh? Oh.
According to this letter, a conflict arose because Amenoma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So, where is he?
The hilichurls ate him.
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us. Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilichurls. Yes, right now we need to uncover some more important truths. If Amenoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him, the more people risk meeting the same tragic end.
Right! So let's get moving!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected It seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Wait, you figured it out? So these two cases are connected after all?
I believe
Yep.
so.
You attacked
But
us, probably.
it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
We can handle it. Oh. Hello. What, you're not going to give us a trail of Kazuha here? 'Cause this seems the sort of thing you do.
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Why here? Is there anything special about this place?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time.
Uh-huh.
Show yourself. It's no use hiding anymore.
Well, did his voice completely change?
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Ame no Miyuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Ame no Miyuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Now
I want
that
that.
you mention it, it is giving off a strange light. Whoa, whoa! Surely you don't mean... Are you serious?
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity.
That's my free
Blade
sword.
has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind, and more recently using the sale as a means to affect, or rather as a means to occupy, Ame no Miyuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith. And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me.
Not even a 5-star.
He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So... swords can become conscious and control people?
I want that. I really want that sword.
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects an ordinary weapon. But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home. I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
Ah, so Amenoma Yuya was not your first victim. What happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission. When they got tired, or injured, or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful!
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun.
Ambitious, isn't it?
Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, give your body over to me!
No.
Stabilize! I will have order!
It's nothing. Submit!
Submit to me!
No.
Advance!
Into the wind!
Attaboy!
Get back here.
Pull in!
I shall rewrite
Oh,
history!
coming through!
Join me and sever that divine light!
Nope. Got ya.
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too!
Your bluff's fooling no one! You've lost!
Lost? I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit, nothing more. Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will. The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure. By any means necessary, and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really? You can tell all that just from his moves?
Paimon, hush.
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Amenoma Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition. You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you?
Yep.
On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner. Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Amenoma Yuya and make your escape.
And what of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you. You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal!
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life. Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
You...
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
Silence, you blabbering fool! I must achieve my goal. This was his life's dream, and the very purpose for which I was brought into being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly. But you also underestimate my resolve.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality. It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
You can have mine.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you. Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the Blade's puppet. The Cursed Blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor. The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while.
But even so...
Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent victim. I am willing to accept the risks entailed.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. I agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
Kazuha?
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected. I will. Thank you.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute! Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takatsukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
Ah, all right. Please lead the way.
What about Amanuma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Aminoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
I want that sword. Not lying when he said it's treacherous. I'm going to go up here and glide. This is making me want to wish for Kazuha, but then there's a voice in my head just screaming, don't. I have plans. I have so many plans, and if I wish for Kazuha, they will be derailed. Unless I'm very, 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 very lucky. And you don't rely on you don't rely on luck in gacha when you seriously want something. We've been down here before, haven't we? Do I need animal? I figured Kazuha would be with us. Well, if not, I've got Zhongli, so I can just pull her up if there's any jump places. Oh, wait. Where'd my team go? It's unfair. What's that? Is that the way out? Okay.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Was there any point in having my team arranged?
Let's get down to business.
The wind knows me.
The berry.
One with nature.
It's my lucky day.
I like the sword.
How's this? Adorn my night.
The wind knows me.
The berry.
He's a nice sword.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
I don't want to wish for Kazuha. I've gotten attached. I really don't want to do it. I mean, it's Kazuha, but he's good. He's really good. Right, straight.
Let's get down to business.
One with nature.
I really like this. Come on.
The wind knows me.
I'm gonna kill Kazuha, aren't I?
One with wind and cloud.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade!
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
Cat, dagger feet.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
For all that the blade is an unrepentant mass murderer, I do feel sorry for it. Ah, wait. Okay, not pulling for him. If he performs this good, but only it's seed free, I'm not getting him. I'm not sinking 3 constellations worth of Primogems into that. Cat, can you just sit? Can you sit comfortably, please? Ooh! I've been here before.
Time to go.
Don't think I missed anything else, but... Ah! No!
That won't work.
The wind knows me.
Clouds high.
Cat! You're right in front of me!
Wind strike.
This battle.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
It wasn't actually anything to do with the sword, it was the cat.
And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Yeah, it's going to
Perhaps
cost money
this
to
time
raise that
we'll
again.
finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk!
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? Yup, we can help this time.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
Really? It's only refining rank 1.
Into the wind. One with nature. It's fine. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! That hurt! Into the wind.
You fought way better with your own sword.
No, I didn't.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am.
And I still want you.
No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenome Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our
Unrepentant
bet is now
murderer.
settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
Yeah, there's a
He
possessed
now
guy right in
has
front of
neither
us.
the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
I still want your sword, man. You hold on to it. I want that. Even if it is battered.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were worked by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
I'll take him.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, May I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
Paimon, hush.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Ame no Mayuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Who are we fighting next?
And who would be the opponent?
I will release Ame no Mayuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
I see. He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch
Got
for
this
your
man a
innocence
vision.
to the Tenryo Commission.
Give this man a vision. He's got spine.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention?
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
Oh, hello. Cat, please don't stand on that. Can you move? Cat. Cat. There's a countdown. I need to see the box. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't. Oh, dagger feet. Dagger feet, dagger feet. Dagger feet! Ah, your feet are sharper than that blade.
Follow my lead.
Lie down, come on, boy. Look at you. Hmm? Okay, where are we going? Who are we fighting? Please don't say we're actually fighting the Shogun. Why are we going here? Seriously, why are we going here? Is there a reason? Yes, I'm asking you, Cat, because I'm utterly baffled.
Follow my lead.
Is this the speech for the... No, it can't be.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash. Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has us still. Even if he's way past the point of redemption. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenome Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Am I fighting with him? Oh no!
The wind knows me.
Entirely, it's not fair. You're fighting with a vision against this poor guy. Over here. Yeah, man.
One with nature.
Get over here.
Into the wind.
Ooh.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
I see nothing. Where are you?
That hurts.
Come on. Over this way.
Into the wind.
Hope you didn't kill him by accident.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf.
Give this guy a vision. Amenoma Yuya. Give this guy vision. I like the way he talks.
It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedahara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedahara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
You like story quests, don't you, Kit Kat? There's so much talking, I can just sit here and pet you the entire time. Even though the sword looks battered, I still want it. It's like people still want Wolf's gravestone, and it looks battered to heck and back, doesn't it? Cat, stop eating! Stop eating the wires. You're actually gnawing on the wires. Yikes. Lie down.
Oh, it's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really? Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live. And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
Isn't Nagato still in debt?
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
But... he...
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
A very nice sword. I still would have taken it even with the dents in it.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me, just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Wait! Shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, You're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
You want to get up, Dagger Feet? You're just gonna sit there and purr. I've been petting you for a solid hour. Why are you doing the waggy tail thing like you're gonna bite me?
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanome Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please, take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Why does everything he says sound like blackmail?
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
Sumeru?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
What? Oh, we did get it.
Mr. Nagato's survival is the one silver lining in this whole catastrophe. We will continue to monitor his condition and hope he recovers soon.
What about his debt? Crippling debt his entire family is under. Yeah, let me have a look at that sword. Ooh, hello. You look gorgeous. Hang on, let me just switch the team.
Don't underestimate the beetle.
This world is full of unsolved.
I know it's more of a Ayato sword, but let's go for irony. What's it look like just without anything? Ooh, look at that! Lovely. Look at that effect. Was that usual sword effect? Hello. We're leveling this guy. This guy's beautiful. When I have all the items, I will level him. pure damage. He's gonna... Oof. I can't... dagger feet! Dagger feet! Yeah, I'll see about getting this set up, then we'll have a proper... we'll have you on the Geo team. Right, what else are we doing today? I'm tired, to be honest.
Understood.
What else can we do today? That's the question. I'm not doing that. Yeah. I enjoyed that. Actually, you know what? Hang on. How far can I level this up today? Just out of curiosity. Not very far at all. Is that today? Oh, it is today. Handy. And I was right, hang on. I was right, it was these things. Ugh. Okay, let me just go condense some resin. That's what we're doing today. So I have two fragile resins from a Serenity pot. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Who here never applies? I'll just shove that there. No. Taking... Okay. You really need to go to Lou, okay? I will be back.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees. In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
I'm back. Whew. I'm back. Well, anyway, as we're going to do, we are going to level up the sword we got. Where are you? This one. So if you just arrived, I'm afraid we've already done the Kazuha quest. I don't think I remember ever doing this one in co-op. Though to be fair, if this one was a barrier one.
It's raining. Fetch an umbrella for me, would you?
Can we do it in co-op? Hang on, wait. As we do it, we always do it in co-op. We're going to level that sword all the way up. Because we have the resin for it today. Thanks for that. Okay. I wonder if any of those two will have the sword. Wait for me. Okay, I'm in. This is a strange team now I think about it.
Adorn my night!
Why am I here?
It's showtime!
Illusion shattered!
She's not to the right.
Time to illusion!
Yikes, that was fast. Not the right team for it, but it was fast. Okay. It's very good so far. Could do it again? No? Still going. Oh, we got 2 of the new ones. We got newcomer. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, we still got new ones. Their whole aesthetic makes you want to pull for them both, but nope. I'm not doing it.
More speed. Can't catch me.
Did you see how nuts it was for Goro? That's because he had ears and tails, okay?
Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye.
Showtime!
Let him drop.
Come on.
More speed.
Okay. Can we stay here and do more? 'Cause I'm blowing all my resin on this. Yes. Subtly bringing up a list of swords in the background.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Ah, never mind.
Bam! Oh, coming through. Attaboy! One with wind and cloud. It's showtime! Can't catch me.
I condemn you.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
I can't see which way to go. There we are. I can do another, please. Yes.
Can't catch me.
You two are just here to team purposely to make you want to wish, aren't you? But I know Kazuha's secret. He needs 3 constellations. I don't have enough of that.
Coming through. One with wind and cloud.
Eye for an eye. Vengeance will be mine.
Can't catch me.
Wind strike.
Bam! Showtime! Adorn my night.
Beg for mercy.
Okay. I can go again. I didn't get a single gold here yet. I'll happily wait. I wish we could condense resin on the run. On the move.
Yeah. Freeze to the core! Shut up!
Coming through!
Bird's call! Windstruck! Beg your mercy! Shut up! Beg for mercy!
Showtime! Attaboy!
Time to
Come on.
Coming through!
more speed!
Okay, and I am out. I have no resin left. I've got two more fragiles to go, but I want to see if I've got enough so far. Make no mistake, we're getting this thing up to 90. Thank you. Bye. Whew. I've got a list right in front of me of everything I need. I may come back here, but I just need to check what I've got so far. Let's do our condensed stuff here. Just to see how nice this Shrine Teapot's looking so far. I've got an alchemy station here, so that should be fine. If I don't have enough of those gloomy statuette things, I might have to wait for another day, but I think we might have enough. If we're lucky. We can at least probably get to 60. Isn't it beautiful? Just trees.
Can't catch me.
I'm getting there. Anyway. There we go. Yeah, I've definitely got enough here. Let's see. We need what? Just 3 of those. how many of those black ones do we need? 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9 of them. Okay. Bear in mind I've absolutely trashed math, so... Here's the other question. Do I have enough actual materials to get this anywhere up? I think we have barely enough. Ah, Spectre. That's Spectral Heart. I need one of those. There goes on my Mora. Ah. Here's our problem. Oh well.
Aradaki numero uno ito here in the flesh.
Let's see, we're at level what? 50? 60? So we just need 9 of these altogether. 9 of these white masks. Hang on. Need 2 more of those. Just the gold ones. Okay. Nine spectral hearts. Hang on, we need more than that. No, we need 9 spectral hearts. Okay. I'll just take the lot. Wait, what? Are you saying? Bleh, you saying something else here? Huh? Oh, this is the dialogue, isn't it? This is dialogue from the previous event. So we didn't actually need to do the event. We just got it all for free. Just realised that. That's weird. Anyway, I'll go back to that. Well, first off, we need
Best
to get
flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single mora on any of my snacks. I've won them all, fair and square.
This realm is...
What did we... What? I'm curious now. I just arrived here. What was that? What is that? Oops.
I do in fact have an Adeptus name. There was once a time...
Oops, I did not mean to click that.
That is why
I did not mean to click that.
This realm is...
Oh, what is it? Huh? Oh, this is from the last time, this is from the last time the Golden Apple Archipelago was open. I thought we'd get this last time, but we didn't. Good question, what's that? We'll get that next time. Not today.
If you ever have any...
We're going back. I suspect we... Wait. Wait, move too fast. I don't think we're going to need like 2 of them, so... Going back here. I suspect we'll need to do 2 more of these. After that, I think I'll do the quests and we'll go mining. We'll go mining for materials. Just to get that sword up as much as we possibly can. Which I don't really think we'll be getting very far of it, to be honest. Can we get a good team like last time? And can we get a gold? Please. We have the same team composition as last time. Yunjin? Okay. Okay. Weird.
Can't catch me.
Is Yunjin best when she has different element team members? Or was it weapons? I can't remember. Huh?
Showtime! Solidify! This is
So sorry, what?
Strike one!
Did you leave someone out the barrier?
More speed. Fake.
Oh, coming through!
Flex up! Rack and ruin! Observe!
Oh!
Your grand finale!
stabilize!
I have a lovely blinding effect. Don't worry, we're all here. Can we we get gold this time? Please. Not quite there. I doubt I'll get it on a 20 with 20 resin this time, but who knows? Might be lucky.
Can't catch me.
Yes, we're all here now.
Let's roll. It's showtime.
Ah, stop climbing!
Observe.
Attaboy.
Shut up.
Coming through. Have order.
Freeze to the core. Rack and ruin.
Do we have enough for a gold? Oh, we got gold! Yes! I think we're fully ready now. Well, statuettes might be a pain. You know what? Yeah. I just literally grabbed the first positive emotion that I could convey and just picked it. We're leveling that sword as far as we can today. Okay. Right, daily commissions. You say fishy flavor, and I just finished that feed the cat 4 days in a row quest. I don't need the map, I've memorized it. I marked it on the map.
That cat can talk.
One there. One there. There's one over here. I'm feeding them all. So I'm a generous person. Even if I am going to run out of food soon. Okay. exhausted. But I'm rallying. This was very fun. That's not a real song.
Follow my lead.
That's definitely not Rue's song. It's a nice song though. I just realised I should have put some. I'm going back. Actually, no, let's go fastest. Come on.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, can you just do something for me? I want to, but... Should have done that at the start. Oops, let me cook that. Okay, now we can go back. We're going to get this up as far as we can.
Follow my lead.
Uh-oh. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Seem to run into enemies I don't want to face. I already did this. But being up here before. All this running with Goro has convinced me I am saving for Tignari, because he has a fluffy, very fluffy looking tail. Uh-oh.
Solidify!
Advance! Let's roll! It's showtime! Ha!
I see no more. Where are you? Over here. Uh-oh.
up.
Fall in!
Yeah.
Wait, falling makes you
Your
disorientated.
life is mine.
Oh my heck, you're far easier. You've really been nerfed. What? What?
Order guide you.
Let's roll! Ha! Can't catch me.
Okay. That's more like what I feel like these sort of commissions should be like. There should be more than just one or two enemies. And I love how they've been nerfed. I love how the specters have been nerfed. I think everyone's happy about that, probably. All the way over here, come on. Yeah, I don't care.
Gather! Perfect distance! Oh, you're coming through!
The fairy. The fairy.
Can't catch me!
Oh, someone's watching me still. Where are you? Where are you? Pick a direction.
Can't catch me!
Oh, there you are.
Advance!
Come on, drop dead. How irritating. Yeah, we'll leave that for another day. Okay, let's go for more, even more convenient. See how much we managed to get.
Ad Astra.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for complete.
Yeah, you done yet? Ah, nowhere near it. We'll get there eventually. How many of these can I grab? Bounties and the quests, don't they give us, oh wait, are they just Mora and reputation rewards? Yeah, I think so. Ah well. I don't think we can get all the way up yet. We have the materials, but we don't have the XP. We don't have the ore. Let me think. I'm relatively sure there's stuff up here I haven't even touched. I can buy I can buy Klee's stuff later, but right now they have stuff. They have ore. Pre-cut ascension ore. Whatever the heck it's called. I'll take that extra 30.
This realm is...
Yeah, come on. Eh.
If you ever have...
We're almost there. We're almost at 60. Actually, come on, let's see. Got better gladiator sets, actually. Hang on.
Arataki numero uno ito, here in the flesh. Ha ha!
Wait! Zhongli, why do you have... Why does Zhongli have that cup? Why does Zhongli have that cup? That explains a lot. Why do you have it? Wait, you don't. I need to fix that just because I'll forget. How do you have that? You had either HP or geo damage. Okay. I can understand these two. Seriously? Why did you have that before, you weirdo? Okay, let's try something else. Where's your crit? Okay.
Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single more on any of my snacks. I've won them all, fair and square. That's right.
Okay, you're still pretty terrible, Zhongli, but... Anyway. That was weird. Maybe Bloodstained Chivalry would be better. No, maybe not.
Arataki numero uno ito, here in the flesh. Ha ha!
I'll leave this one for now. We can pick something else, I think, for that. Why do you have that? Okay. Let's go with physical damage, I think. Was that what you had last time? Is that why you're so crap right now? Okay. We'll have to do it that way, I think. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. I keep forgetting the plants. Yeah, this is all that's here for decoration, the rest of them. Cat! Hello, cat. Ooh, why did I do that? Hello. No, I'm not done yet. It's the longest stream I've done. You standing up there for? You're right in front of me. I can't see. Does the monitor smell nice, cat? Smell nice? Well? No, not that way. Go the other way if you want, but not that way. Not on top of the keyboard. You're standing right in front of the screen, cat. I can just sit here until you move. Won't you lie down?
Keep your weapon at the ready. You never know what's around the corner.
Move your bum. Come on. There, you can sit there with me. Ah, dagger feet. Come on, dagger feet. Ooh, is that comfy? Is that comfy? Silly cat. I love you, you're adorable. Is that comfy? He just wedged himself. Just wedged himself between my leg and the blanket. Oh, he's a good kitty cat. Yes, he is. Can you hear him purring? I'll put a microphone next to him. Which is probably a mistake, given your stinky breath. It's all done? I could do like 2 of these. I'd probably get everyone in chat screaming at me. In the meantime... Yes. Almost. Swap out the team a bit. Sorry, Ningong, you've been a bit benched in a second.
There's still a long road.
Let's actually try this sword out as it is. Wait a second. I did only get 2 of them, so... Yeah, you're gonna scream. Okay. This is the this is as far as we can get this today, I know it. Pretty snazzy looking sword. Let's try it now. Where am I gonna try it? Somewhere easy. Yes, I've went to the very, very easiest of places. The tutorial level. Oh, you just should get scrapped. Really? I'm failing to find a reason why I should save this guy. Please tell me he's not all the way up there. No, he's just there. Oh, I love it! Gorgeous sword. You just gave me the same lines as as Paladin gave me. The exact same lines. Ugh. Let's find someone else. Or something else. I was originally going for the slime there. Oh, who's a good kitty cat? Yes, he is. I really like that sword. This is going to be like the first time I got into Genshin. I got the Sword of Dissension immediately on PS4 entry, and I didn't put it down until after Liyue, the Liyue quest, which took several months. Speaking of, I probably should get that enhanced at some point, just for nostalgia's sake at some point. Anyway, around here. Let me just go there. I'm pretty sure it drops stuff. No. I really like that sword. I'm not putting it down. Forget Geoff. Now, Traveler is purely a physical attacker. Hang on. Let me see. That's an attack. Do I have something that's just... Nah. Not here, at least. Why am I doing this? might be switching them with that one instead. Hang on. Oops, not that one. This one. I'm not sure. This might be quite good. Maybe. Let's find something else to kill. Probably shouldn't have killed everything in a winner, but this is very inconvenient now. Pig! Aha! Will this work? Let's see. Geo might not be the element traveler element for this. Well, I think this requires more thought, so if you like the stream, tune in. What is it today? Yeah, tune in tomorrow. I will be there, and I'm sure we'll find something to do. Whew. Bye. Hang on. Bye. If you like the stream, follow me. I'm also on YouTube, but that's mostly just uploading my old videos there. So, go have a look. Go have a look. Whew, I'm exhausted.